My name is Sophie Nicole, and this is ARK Survival Evolved. And like a complete dumbass, I went on autopilot when I was closing out the last episode and said this is Subnautica. Obviously, that was not Subnautica. That was ARK. And since I know basically nothing about video editing, I don't have any idea how to fix that in any way or even put text on the screen to say, haha, what an idiot past me is, or anything like that, so I didn't, which is why I'm mentioning it here. So today's beverage of the day is Red Label name brand cola. I have a timer going, and I've figured out, I think, the daytime thing. So it's just after 5:15, 5:15 being dawn, and I think it's 9:50. 9:50 is the end of day, and I have it set where each in-game hour is about 2 minutes and 8 seconds, which makes the whole daytime just over half an hour. So hopefully that will be a thing and we can do day-to-day episodes. So I spent a long time gathering resources and building. You can see I've got some extra building here, and yeah. So I went through here and cleared out a whole bunch of rock, and I cleared out a bunch of wood, and I have this shop here. I don't remember if I did this on camera or not, but I've got this shop here, and then I have this here, and I'll probably put another row of boxes here and a row of boxes here. And I have some meat here because, revealing the giveaway. I have some campfires here, partly because, campfires are helpful to have, and partly because I needed several because I have prime meat. So, I have prime meat because when I was... Oh, that's not what I wanted. When I went down to the beach for some water at one point, there was an alpha raptor down there, and alpha dinos have like 10 times the hit points as their normal counterpart and are bigger, nastier, tougher, faster, and more better in just about every way, and are nasty, difficult to kill bastards. So it killed me. I went back down and I sniped it from a distance from across the waterway there, and just lobbed arrows over at it over and over and over again until it stopped moving, and I got a shitload of experience points. And I also got this, because when you kill alpha creatures, you get loot drops. And this is a slightly higher than normal quality hatchet, metal hatchet. It's still primitive, but it's at 114.4%. instead of 100%, which means you get slightly more durability, slightly more damage, and I'm still using my old hatchet because, it's there, but when this breaks, I'm going to replace it with this. I also got the Rex Bone helmet skin, which does this. And if I had the setting turned on, that would spawn in my inventory now every time I die. And I did manage to fix the thing where the stuff respawns in my inventory, but only the stuff that you, like the skins that you get from, only the skins that you get from achievements here on Steam. If, uh, if it's not from an achievement, you have to do it again. Which is fine. And, so that's one of them. But the way I managed to do that is because I have Arc on Steam. So I started up a new... That noise is getting annoying. I started up a new, Jesus Christ, would you fucking stop? I started up a new single player character and dropped them in, was it Extinction? Scorched Earth. Exited the game, loaded back in, died, and they were in my inventory. And now they pop into this inventory too, which I tested by turning the setting on and then turned the setting back off because that's annoying. So yeah, I don't actually really intend to use this, so I'm gonna just drop it. And you can see I have the chitin set. And I also have 16 levels to go through. So let me put this PCs away. My things over there are all full right now. Which is nice. And we have a Triceratops buddy who's hanging around. I think he's in love with Alarm Bell. But I don't think Alarm Bell is interested. I also did a thing. I've got some pipes up here, and you can see because they are blue, the pipes are irrigated. I used straight pipes, inclined pipes, and what are those pipes called? These ones. Flexible pipes and vertical pipes. And when we deal with levels and everything, I'll show you how I did that. That's not what I wanted. Levels. I kind of want to put a bunch of points in food and water. I'm also thinking about decreasing the food and water drain speed in the near future. But we'll see. We'll see. Movement speed. Oh, Jesus, fuck. That's awful. 3.8%. Why would the fuck would it be 3.8%? I wonder what the setting is in the settings for that. I'll have to check that. That's awful. That leaves one. Let's put it there. And then I want the cooking pot. The medical brew, which gives 40 health, and has a 100 stack size, and lasts for 2 hours in player inventory. Takes 20 tinto berries, 2 narcotics, and some water in the cooking pot. So it's actually insanely easy to make. You just need a bunch of tinto berries. And with Alarm Bell's help, I can get a bunch of tinto berries. So, cooking pot. And they are way better than this thing, because this thing, what's the issue? There we go. Yeah, that thing increases your health by like 15. And the medical brew increases by 40. And this has a 39-second or whatever it was cooldown where you can't use it again. I don't know what the cooldown for medical brew is, but uh, you know, when I get there, when I get the medical brew, we'll test it out and we'll see. Um, anyway, I have a whole shitload of points here. Uh, most of this I don't really have any interest in using. I could have used this, actually. Um, it might have saved me some resources, I'm not sure. The wooden wall, no, it wouldn't save me resources. It uses the same amount of resources. But it may have saved me time and effort. A little bit of time and effort, but time and effort. Probably gonna get the wooden raft here after a while. Not gonna get bug repellent because I've disabled the big ass insects except for the spiders and the bug which we do not name. And also this requires pelt, hair, or wool, narcotics, which is fine, rock carrots, and citronal, which is, you know, slightly less fine. Also I looked into fishing. You need a chair like this, and you sit the chair in water, and you sit on the chair, and you use sap or bee honey to use as bait, and then you cast the fishing rod out, and it does a quick time event, and you catch the fish, and you get raw fish and loot, which might be interesting to try at some point in the near future. This requires obsidian, which is why I haven't bothered to even attempt to make one. But you can use scissors to cut off your hair, and then you have hair to craft with, and also style your hair. But you have to unlock the hairstyles. I did end up needing to use hatch frames, but it was the wooden hatch frames. Also, I got a crossbow when I killed the raptor, and it's a ramshackle, a green level, which is just above primitive. And I have that equipped in my hotbar. Handcuffs, stone staircase. Let's take the staircase. Spear bolt, ballista, tripwire. I made a sword. I don't know if you noticed. The toilet requires a hell of a lot of materials, but I looked it up, and the toilet actually, when you use it, it insta-creates, what is it, fertilizer. I don't know if you can just keep using it, or if you have to somehow know that you're about to poop and then go over to it before you poop and time it in a lucky way like that, or I don't know. I've never used it, so once we can afford it, I think we'll try it out. We're probably not going to get the metal pipes because that's a lot of cementing paste and metal to use, and the stone pipes work just fine. Greenhouse, however, what do you require? Oh, the stone triangle ceiling, which is going to require the wood triangle ceiling, which is going to require the other triangle ceiling. Sloped roof. Oh, I don't need the triangle ceiling because I'm not using the triangle bases. That's right. Don't need windows. We could get metal foundations and metal construction now, but that takes a lot of metal that we don't have, so there's no real point to it right now. And honestly, I've never really done a whole lot of construction with metal except for one greenhouse in one save file, and I didn't really need the metal, I just thought it looked nice. Fabricator is important. Polymer and electronics are important. Don't need the generator really right now. The industrial grill uses gasoline, and that's also important. Uh, don't need lampposts or omnidirectional lamps. Don't need the cryopod. Don't need a radio or a chain bola. Don't need the flashlight or the GPS. Can't afford that anytime soon. The canteen is top tier. Flak would be handy, but that requires a bunch of stuff that we don't really have, like the fabricator. Although the flak armor is not all that expensive. Yeah, it'll be fine. We can unlock these, and we'll come back to it when we can afford it. Assault rifle and advanced rifle bullets. The problem with the refrigerator is it requires electricity, which requires the generator, which requires gas. Gas requires oil. Gas is actually not that expensive to make, but you have to make all of the infrastructure to make it, you know. And honestly, the preserving bin works fine enough for right now. And then everything else above that we can't really afford. So we still have 77 points left, but things get more expensive as you go, so we're going to hold on to those for right now, unless and until we decide, oh, we really need this thing. So with these pipes, I added a tap here where you can drink. And you can put your water skins in here to fill them. We're gonna go over here. You see that structure? That's how I did it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 levels high, each level being 4 sections, 4 units high. So basically I picked a spot here that I thought looked promising. And the bits up there with the extra wings, I was having trouble getting off the ladder without falling. And then I realized I could put in trapdoors and open the trapdoors while on the ladder. So those are remnants from that. Anyway, I picked a spot, I placed a foundation here, and then I placed a horizontal pipe and went all the way down here using horizontal pipes, inclined pipes, and flexible pipes. And then placed the intake pipe here and connected a straight pipe with flexible pipes. And from there, I went over here and I built the ramp and the thing and ran walls up, and then the trapdoor floor here, and I just kept going like that all the way up until I was roughly even with here. And then I hopped down here, brought some ramps down until it wouldn't let me place anymore, and then turned off collisions to intersect this wooden floor with the ramp and put on another ramp so that I don't have to jump to get on here. And then I went back down and went up the ladder placing pipe as I go. And when I got here, I ran it over and used flexible pipe to continue up here. I brought it over here and I placed this cross here because I intended originally to put some water tanks here. And I went out and I got a bunch of metal, and I got the metal smelted, and I had 75 metal, and I was going to make a metal water container which will fill from pipes. And then I looked at it on the wiki, and it told me that you cannot actually fill water containers from any of the water reservoirs directly. You have to connect a tap to the pipe next to it on the same pipe network somewhere, and then use the tap. You can't just use the reservoir. And if I've got all of this piping set up and it's actually drawing water from the pipes from way down there, there's no point in using the reservoir, because I can just attach a pipe or a tap anywhere along here and just sort of... Oh, I have water now. So, like, there's no real point to doing that, especially since you can see with these pipes, I'm running right through them. They don't have any collision. They used to have collision. But somewhere along the line that was changed. Like, if down there where it was running across the beach, a parasaur walked across it, the parasaur could destroy that pipe and I would be without water. And then in that event, the reservoir might be good to use until I can get down there to repair it. But if there's no collision, so given where I'm at, I see no real point to using the reservoirs. So now I have a whole bunch of metal and nothing to use it on, which I'm fine with. We'll just have stuff. Oh. And I've realized I've just spent 20 minutes wandering around and just talking about, like, yeah, we did this and that and the other, and this is how that works, and this has been a very boring episode. So why don't we go do something? That's not what I want to do. Right. Okay. Let's put points in health. You can also switch to your little readout here too, if you're on a mouse. Anyway, oh, there's a heartbeat. That stuff's more valuable than gold. So yeah, the parasaurs are a little slow. But that's okay. Why am I still carrying around a fucking torch? I don't remember how fast they swim. But yeah, they are a little slow. Which is less than amazing, but it, you know, whatever works. They are very good pack mules. Okay, so what the fuck is that? Oh, that's a big rock. Oh no! Fuck! Do you see that motherfucker? That's a Spinosaur. We might be boned. Where did he go? Where did you go, Spino? I would like to snipe you from afar. Where are you? I don't actually see him, which is dangerous, because he could just be wandering in a that-away direction, which is a problem because I was considering going and avoid him. let's see what happens. And if we die, we die. Oh, he's directly ahead. Son of a bitch. Do we turn and run? Do I brave it? Do I try to go around? What's his aggro range? Is he hungry? Oh, this is a terrible idea. We're gonna die, and I'm gonna end the episode on being dead. Oh, I thought the Carbon Nemesis footsteps was the fucking Spino. Okay, there's an egg there. I think it's a trike egg. And if I take it... No, it's a turtle egg. I don't see any turtles anywhere. Let's take it. And then GTFO before the turtle comes back and notices. Oh, that's a Titanoboa. I don't like it. This is dangerous, you guys. Can I... That's 2 Titanoboas. No, fuck that. Go that way. Oh, Jesus, we fucked ourselves. We are between a rock and a sharp place. Can I get past while he's distracted? Alarm bell, I might just have to make you a noble sacrifice. Oh, this fucking Carbon Nemesis noticed. Oh. Run away. It sounds like they're distracted back there. They distracted themselves with each other, so I'm going to make a run for it. The time is now. Oh, that's not right. There we go. The dense forest here can be kind of dark. So and over here, when you're going for the metal and crystal deposits, basically you want to keep going up. Oh, my torch broke. Well, that's okay. It's fine. So you see these bright yellow rocks? These bright yellow rocks? Use a pickaxe and beat the living daylights out of these bright yellow rocks. And you can see, just from this one bright yellow rock, I have gotten 3 times the metal that I got from an hour of mining regular rocks between episodes. These bright yellow rocks are premium. These are your metal deposits. And they are basically all over the place over here, and as I understand it, they will respawn after the amount of time. And when they do, you can come back and re-get them. Metal is heavy though, so you want something that can carry a lot of weight, unlike yourself. So that's why I brought Alarm Bell. What are you? What are you? Oh, you're a Dilo. Come back. I want to poke you with a stick. stuff to repair this. Torch? No, I don't. I could pretty readily. Where's a regular rock? I just need a little bit of flint. 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 There we go. And that's that repaired. Now, rock. I do want crystal, but that's further up the hill here. So that's gonna be just a minute. I think we have enough metal to be going on with for now. So let's go ahead and make our way up the hill. Not this way. You tend to learn where the like what terrain features are features that you can step on and which are not. And the direction we started to go over there was not. So there's a couple of things up here at the top of this hill. You can see more metal. Kick their ass. Okay, it's fine. Hey, where are you going? Get back here. Ow. Motherfucker, you see what you did? All of this fucking bullshit. No. Come here. Okay, so you see this brick area that looks like a ruin, and you've got this chest here. It's an explorer's note. See, look at this. Rockwell record number 22. These are scattered all over the island. There's a number of different explorers that have these notes. And you can read this one here. We're just about to run out of time. In fact, we have run out of time. So you can read that. Hey, where are you? Where did you go? I swear to all that's unholy that if I have to go hunt you down. Crystal, crystal. More crystal. More crystal. Crystal is heavy also, so you want to be careful about that. Okay, where the fuck did you go, man? There are better ways. Let me rephrase that. There are better places to get crystal. But this is the easiest place at early level. Grab metal from here just in case fucking alarm bell vanished without a trace and here behind her. There we go. And I realize it's dark as balls and you can't see anything. I'm gonna try and fix that here in just a second. I think that's enough crystal to be going on with. There you are, you motherfucker. Come on. Let's get the fuck out of here. we've got some crystal and we've got some metal and we don't want to lose them. So, keeping your bearings is important. And although the map is kind of terrible, it can help with that if you have the player icon turned on. Because it shows you where you are and what direction you're pointing. Oh, don't die, don't die. Okay, you're okay. Everything's fine. We want to also remember that Spino was out there. It was tangling with Carbonemus and Triceratops, but it probably won that fight. So we want to be careful as we're going through here because we know he's out there and we are in his territory. So if we see him, we run like a bitch. We run like a motherfucker because we will lose that fight. Also, when I picked up that Explorer's Note, you may have noticed in the bottom right corner of the screen a new icon, some purple arrows pointing up. And it's counting down from like 600, well, 380 now. Oh Jesus, get out of the fucking way. There. Got hung up on a tree. That's an experience point boost, or an experience boost is a percentage boost. I'm not sure what the percentage is, but it is definitely a boost, and it lasts for 600 seconds when you pick up an Explorer's Note. So there's that. Where are we? Okay, I think I know where we're at. And I know you can't see fucking shit. I can't see shit either, but I'm pretty sure I know where we're at. Hello, Carbonemus. You're very colorful. Okay. This should be the beach. Yeah, see? I told you I know where we're at. And we just come across here. And it's been 38 minutes because I could have stopped any time and just been like, I'm going to finish up this mining and go home, but I wanted to show you getting home because I'm nice that way. I have work in an hour also, which is, well, less than an hour, actually half an hour, and I hate life, so, you know, this is, I suppose, also a way of me putting that off. Okay, so we're just about home. I'm going to get all of this metal put into the refining forges before next episode, and with any luck, we should have lots of metal to work with in a little while. For now, oh, you're still following me. Stop. For now, this has been Ark Survival Evolved.